Hello. Alright, so whoever is watching, we're gonna start with general and we will go from there, okay? Hi guys, I see you there, I see you watching. Let's start. So let's do a bit of a general check-in. Let's see what is up with everyone. For the next couple of days, I'm not looking too far away. Let's see where your focus point lies. You have the Chariot. So whoever is here, I'm starting with the general and we will go from there, okay? Okay, where does your focus point lie, my tribe? As usual in these lives, in case anyone needs a private reading, you know what to do. The comment is pinned. Okay, 8 of Air and the Chariot. Interesting. The World reversed. And the advice? The 10 of Water. Okay. Let's start with that. First thing first, the next couple of days, what I'm picking up for those who are watching, because my intention when I pull these cards is for people who will be watching this live or who are watching this live. So, what to focus on, what's happening next week and a half, I'm so used to saying week and a half, couple of days ahead, is it feels like someone is being released from some sort of shackles. It feels like I was tied either mentally or physically to something, and I'm ready to be released from this. But the thing is, when I'm tapping into the 8 of Air here, it feels like someone has created it for themselves. See, before they were very free. They were like, okay, I'm going to turn to that street, I'm going to go there. And they were able to make their own decisions. And something happened, since this is air, this is swords, in their mental state where they were like, okay, I'm trapped. This is the end of a road. But in reality, it actually isn't. Someone may be feeling that something has happened, that they're making it a really big deal. Could be a work, relationship situation, platonic, romantic, doesn't matter. And they're like, listen, I do not see a way out of this. I'm picking up that you're usually quite optimistic, but maybe something has happened that made you feel that maybe I'm not so good at overcoming this issue, or maybe I'm not going to travel so far away, metaphorically speaking, and therefore you may think that you are a little bit like stuck in a rut. Now it's interesting because your advice here is the 10 of Water, and it can be very sarcastic, you know, with tarot. It happens sometimes. Hey, focus on happiness. Hey, focus on the bright days. Focus on holidays, spending time together with people that you love. Meanwhile, someone is like, I don't know, but I can't. Look at these cards over here. Like, I understand it, right? I understand that I have power over here, but I can't move. But tarot goes, hey, look around. The world is beautiful, but you go, I don't know, I'm in this energy over here. So someone is taking something so maybe personally or so in such a sensitive way that they cannot see brighter days ahead. I might be speaking to maybe a couple of you specifically here, but my intention is to help those who are struggling right now. Let's keep shuffling. Let's see. What is happening? Let me check my emails. Okay, good. What is happening in the future for you? We have good cards here. We have Three of Fire, which is Three of Wands. We have the Empress, which is reversed in this case. And we have the Fortune, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see. Some of you, what you're witnessing in the future here, there might be a situation which makes you think of your relationship with your feminine energy. Now, for some of you, maybe you are too much in your feminine, not enough in your masculine. There has to be balance between both. Others of you are not honoring your feminine that much. You think that everything has to be planned by you and no one else can help you with your decisions, or you may not trust masculines around you. You think that everything has to be on your shoulders, or everything that you decide, you only trust yourself. Your cards are saying if we can reverse this Empress over here, everything would be back in balance. Some of you are not seeing the power of your feminine energy here. It's wisdom, it's intuition, it's ancient wisdom, it's self-care as well as care for the world around you. But you come first. And if you are stuck right now thinking, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I need to do next, your cards are saying focus on this feminine, motherly, nurturing energy right now. And everything else will flow really naturally for you. Let me see what is up in the live. Hello, Grail Seat. Probably butchered your name. I see GBP on PayPal. Is it 2121 GBP or dollar or euros? It is $21.21. If you are in need of reading. Okay, let's continue. Where does your power lie? I want to switch decks. Where does your power lie? And I want to use the archetype deck to see which archetype you could connect to for your own benefit. What archetype to connect to? Which archetype's power to connect to for my people? Okay, this one doesn't want to go back into the deck. We have the Starborn. Let's clarify it with Super Lunaris deck. We're gonna tap in, we're gonna look at what the author wants to say because these have the light and the dark aspect. We're gonna mostly look at the light aspect of this, where your power lies and how you can use it in order to benefit you. We have the Chariot, we have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Eight of Swords twice here. Is anyone overthinking a situation? It feels like someone's mind is making their life way too difficult, running in circles in their head, overthinking a situation instead of focusing on the freedom that they have. Yeah, I split the deck. We have the Ace of Swords. It's saying, let's tap into this. See how the energies change? Let me show you the cards. In the middle, we have these two cards. Look, even if you don't know tarot at all, look at the energy of the images. Now, look at the images from the side. This is freedom, this is emotion, this is clarity of mind, this is respect. Here in the middle, we have the heaviness. It feels like someone's mind is making them overthink or making their even body feel much heavier than it's supposed to be. Feels like with this, someone needs to cut some crap out of their life. And it's mostly in their head. I overthink the situation, I overanalyze, I'm too close to the situation, I need to take a step back. Now let me get a book and let's talk about the Starborn, and I'm gonna read about this card for you. It's the third card. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you. When this card is light, it says a light, trusting, vibrant, aimed. When dark, feeling of misalignment, loss of longing. The Starborn, the divine child, the star child, the destined. An elusive yet radiant aspect of the self, the Starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. The moment this newborn crowns, whether vaginally or surgically, the royal stars above are said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the Starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself toward a future that is beyond the mundane. When this card appears, travel back to your birth story for clues and insight. What did you desire when you were young? Practice seeing your life from a mythic point of view rather than a series of logistics. Read the story of the three fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. When I was reading this, I focused on the cards that we have here together with this meaning. It feels like some of you may be lacking inspiration in your life. Things may seem boring to you, or maybe something that you're doing overall, your lifestyle, and you want to change it, and then you get stuck in a rut and you go, I don't know where to start even. Your cards are saying start one step at a time. You don't need to know everything. Let's start changing it one step at a time and you will get to where you want to be. Let's look at my emails. Let's see what is going on. All right, I'm gonna focus on the private readings for now. We'll see if we're gonna come back to the general reading. For whoever that was, I hope this made sense. Let's start with Plumevine. What is your actual name? Can you let me know? And is your name Grail Sight on YouTube? I'm just trying to clarify some things here before we start. Oh yeah, you left me a note. I see you. Grail she. Okay. I'd like to know about my love life. I haven't had any luck for a while now. Just the wrong kind of man I have to get away from. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna have a sip of water and let's focus on you. What is your name? Can you just give me your first name? You don't have to give me your full name. Love life. Hello, Casey. Are you driving again? We're doing well. We're doing well. We just started. Love life. Okay, let's see. Lorraine. Okay, let me focus on Lorraine. Love life. What can Lorraine expect happening in the love life? What is in the next chapter of your love life? First thing first, what I'm being shown is that you're quite cautious when it comes to relationship. It feels like you have your guard up and you're like, hey, I'm not making any silly moves over here. I'm very calculated. It feels like you may be using like analysis or strategy when it comes to love life over here. Let's get more cards. What can you expect happening in your love life? Okay. I'm gonna pull from different decks, so just bear with me here. Okay, listen. I'm gonna adjust the camera slightly. One thing that I want to tell you about the love life, your cards are saying, make sure it's good to have your morals and values in place and to be strong in your character. But make sure that you don't you don't stand in the shoes of the masculine. Because then you may take over the place of the masculine from the get-go, from the initial stages, and there is no place for masculine to come in. So it happens a lot of times when females act like this, it's because of the past experiences that were not really pleasant. And part of their heart is not open to a masculine to let them in with trust. And that's something I would say to kind of observe yourself. Observe that part of yourself. Because if you're gonna come straight on from the masculine, I'm ready to go in case something happens, in case you say something wrong, like I'm on it. You never truly open for a really honest, loving, caring relationship because you're on guard. I'm seeing that there is a bit of this energy that I'm on guard when it comes to relationship. Anything that may happen that may be like a slight hiccup, I take it as an internal conflict in me, and then I'm like, no, I don't want this. Your cards are saying be more open to people failing. I'm not saying the losers, okay? I'm not saying those, fuck boys, fuck girls, all of that jazz. The immaturity itself and the toxic stuff. I'm saying some people may fail, some people may be too shy, and then they come across awkward. They come across like this. They may say something stupid or silly. Listen and observe. When it comes to relationships, listen and observe and give people time to prove themselves to you without making any conclusion at first, without saying I haven't decided, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with this, but I just want to get to know you as a person. You said, I've had so many bad experiences that I have to be like this. Listen, I get it. But make sure when it comes to love, you can be observant, but don't come straight away with this energy of like, in case you do something that I don't like, I'm backing away, I'm cutting you off completely. Okay? There's a part of your heart that is very on guard, and it may impact your future relationship, which you don't want. Let's look. That's just something that I'm picking up here. Let's continue. What can you expect in your future relationship? Focus on the good examples you may have in your surroundings of the masculine. Okay? Instead of focusing on the past bad examples. What can you expect happening in the future regarding relationship? See, the broken heart is here. That is you. That is your energy, the Queen of Spirits. You're very passionate. You are very charismatic. But here we have the Page of Swords and the Three of Swords. It feels like, you know what I would advise you? To release some of the past experiences, emotions, okay? Some of them were not digested just yet, so therefore, when we think about the future of your relationship, when I'm saying you think about the future of your relationship, you still taking on, imagine this is the starting point. You're still taking on some of the emotions from the past and you project it to the future, which we don't want. We don't want this. So what I would do if I were you, I would close the doors to the past experience and say, okay, this happened to me. This happened to me, and it's okay. It doesn't mean that the future relationship has to go that way. This just wasn't meant for me. Instead of taking on some of those emotions or experiences to the future relationships. Yeah, see, I split the deck, we have a devil. We are attached to the past experiences. So I would start, if I were you, I would start with a bit of detachment. I understand it happened. You can do it through meditation or taking a walk in the park, in the forest, and just say, okay, this happened, but it doesn't have to be the future. I have in my head my values and morals written down either on a piece of paper or in your head. I have a couple of good examples around me. That's what is real for me. Because it feels like your reality is slightly still based on the hurtful experiences. Therefore, those might invite more of what you are expecting almost. Let's see what else. I'm gonna continue in a second with the rest of you, okay? I'm just gonna finish with Lorraine. Hey Casey, you know what? I didn't restock the website because most people are paying via PayPal, and I just decided to leave it be for now. Unless someone asks me in the comments to pay via my website, then I would do that. Like 90% of people were booking via PayPal, so I was thinking it's not really useful to keep it up. That's why I only pinned the PayPal comment. What can you expect happening? See, release your past experiences. Like all cards are talking about this. I cannot make this shit up. Okay? let's release the past. It's not specifically one of your ex. Don't take this card to, straightforwardly, but this is saying let's leave the past behind so that we can be open to more love in the future. And then you change the narrative, okay? And then you get here. Make sense? I hope it does. True love. Here you go. Okay, let me look at the email. Who is next? Let me have a sip of water. We have Nina. Will my financial situation be successful in a month? I need a procedure done and I'm worth thank you. Okay. Let me adjust the camera slightly. Nina. Oh my God, I'm dropping stuff. Will your financial situation be successful in a month? I need a procedure done and I'm worth thank you. Okay. Nina. Will your financial situation be successful, be better in a month? Okay, advice. Let me get one more deck. What is the best advice for you to progress in this situation? Okay, listen. Will your financial situation be successful in a month? What I'm seeing straight away is that you will need more time in order for this to get to the place where you want to be. Patience is all over your cards. Seven of Pentacles here waiting for your seeds to grow, right? The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving card, but it's a steady one. You will be fine in the future, but it feels like you may need more time for you to get what you want to get. So maybe it's not going to happen in a month, it's going to happen a little bit later. But what I'm seeing here with the Three of Pentacles, do not be afraid to ask for help. This is a collaboration, Jesus Christ, collaboration card over here. If you need extra help, seek for assistance. Okay, because what you are planning to do, yes, you're planning to earn more, yes, you're planning to get more stable, you will get there, but it may require more time than you think right now, or than what you have given yourself a deadline. Okay, so right now the most beneficial thing to do is to look for partnerships, for potential collaborations. This sounds very business-like, but it's not like that, right? Is anyone able to help you? Is anyone able to borrow you some money? Is anyone able to listen to what you have to say? It's all about partnership, okay? Partnership can sort your things out. Don't think that you are stuck in a situation. Don't think that you have to be super frustrated about this. The realization will hit you at some point that you are not alone and you may need to seek for help. But it's up to you to seek for that help. When you are asking for something from others, whether it be advice, information, or resources, be assertive doing that. Don't be afraid to ask for what you need, your cards are saying, okay? You will be fine in the further future, but you may need a bit more time for your resources to gather than a month, okay? Anything else that you need to know about your financial situation in the future? Anything else that you need to know about your financial situation in the future? Listen, I keep getting do not resist or do not dismiss help. Over here, I'm seeing people who are around you, but as if you want to say no, don't want to ask for this or don't want to say this. Reese, hello, great to be here. It always astounds me how accurate your readings are. If I may ask if there are any messages from the other side. Reese, I'm doing only booked readings for now, but thank you so much for your feedback. I'm just gonna focus on those who have booked, and we may come back to general, we'll see. Or I will be heading to bed. Any other advice regarding your financial situation? Yeah, the Five of Cups is the card where it's like, listen, I'm not really happy in the situation, but at the same time, I'm not doing much about it. So make sure that you are not fooling yourself that things are worse than they actually are. Overall, I'm seeing people who could help you and who would love to help you around you. Do not resist help. Look, this too. I split the deck, the Five of Pentacles. The sun is shining up there. This guy is like weeping. He's like, hey, listen, this is bad stuff. I'm in a bad financial situation, right? This is Five of Pentacles, Five of Coins. But in reality, he needs to get up and look at the sun over there. That's all that he needs. That's what your cards are saying over here. I hope this made sense. It's like your tarot wants to kick you in the butt a little bit. Okay? That's what it is. That's what it is. It's okay. It's okay. You will be just fine. Okay, let's continue. Let's see who's next. Casey, I see I have you twice. Okay, shoot me with your questions because I do not see a note in PayPal. Hello TGTV, yes I am still doing readings. Casey, let me know your questions. You're welcome, Nina. Why I can't see your questions, Casey? Have you typed them in the YouTube live chat or where? Maybe I need to reload the page, I'm not sure. Okay, one about love, two about business. What about love? And what about business? What do you want to ask me? Let me see which decks I'm gonna use for you. Tyler, can you also send me your question in the chat saying that you are Tyler, just in case your nickname is different on YouTube? Okay, in general for love, we're gonna start with that about businesses. What businesses do you want to know about? You know, the more specific the question, the more specific the answer. I don't really like to beat around the bush. So let me know, what do you want to know exactly so that this information is useful for you. Let's focus on love first. What can you expect happening in your love life next? Okay, Tyler here. My question is, should I continue to invest energy in my current situation? Okay, I'll do it next after Casey. Love, Casey, love life. In general, what is important to know for you in your love life? I'm gonna do a mix of tarot and oracle, so don't take these cards straightforwardly. I'm just usually tapping in and seeing how it relates to the tarot. Okay, interesting. Right. What about your love life? Let's clarify these cards. Sorry, I don't know why this keeps shifting. Interesting. Okay, a bit of information. First thing first, love life. What I would advise you to do in your love life in general, meeting any new person who could potentially be a partner. But see, I don't even want to say that. It feels like your cards are saying have freaking fun. Have fun. Don't overthink. When you say you meet someone through someone that you know, don't look at them as someone who maybe a potential partner. Your cards are saying, have freaking fun. Let your inner child go, play, be silly, be you, crack your jokes, sarcastic jokes specifically I'm picking up here, and be you. Now, another thing, this might be a bit deep. Someone has, I'm seeing someone stomping on the ground. Someone has impacted your self-confidence, specifically focused on relationship in the past. This is a time to reclaim it back. But I feel like you have done it 80 or so percent already. There are bits like percentages I'm seeing left for you to reclaim it fully. I'm not dependent on that situation anymore. This doesn't impact me. I'm moving forward. Bye. You're freeing yourself from the past, which is nice to see over here. Now, when it comes to the future relationship, listen, this is gonna make you laugh because the person that I'm seeing you potentially being with is the person that you may think that you don't want at first. But why? Because it's a bit like, what's the example I should give you? It's like polishing those two diamonds. You're gonna have to get used to one another because this person's point of view in life may be very different than yours, but it's not in everything because it has to match, obviously. It's in one specific thing that matters to you and it may trigger the fuck out of you. But overall, I am seeing that this relationship would be a good, relationship for you because you would grow quite a lot. But I'm not sure if you would you would stick with this person. See the cards that I'm pulling for you? This is a past life relationship. Sorry, by the way, I was trying makeup on my hands today. I was buying some makeup for the wedding and I had to get a concrete freaking lipstick that's stuck to my skin. So I got it. I can't wash it off the whole day. Good choice. Look, at first you may judge this person, okay? But in reality, this is someone who may change your life. So don't judge the book by its cover in the future. Because that's something who's coming to invest in you and you will want to invest in them. Look, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. But this person cannot come in over here because it feels like there is a bit, it feels like a play of time, to be honest, here for me. And also, do not judge the book by its cover. Okay, that's what I would say. Oh, you don't believe in that? Okay, tell me more about this. Okay, not everything has to be the way that you want it to. And I know you probably don't think that, but it may be one specific thing that you want your partner to believe in the same way, to see the same way. And maybe the rest of it is, but that one thing is not. And just don't brush them off. Get to know them a bit more. See what their morals and values are. Okay? All right, second question. Businesses, I'm still working on them, and because of car accidents, help is in the way. I want to make sure I'm on the right track. And businesses are food and psychic business. Let's get these cards back. Let's see what is up. I want to use this deck. What do we need to know about your food business first and then psychic, okay? What do we need to know about your food business? What's happening in the near future? Okay, you're unsure when it's gonna start progressing the way that you want it to. And clarity. Okay. Is there a male that you're familiar with who's connected to business or who is like a regular client in the food business? Let me know. Now, psychic business. Listen, in psychic business, what I'm picking up here, it feels like you're gonna be changing some things around in the way you work, and it's gonna be for the better. It's not gonna happen very soon, but it will happen at a time when you feel a bit more connected. I'm seeing you starting over, but using slightly maybe different way of working, different structure, technique, whatever it is for you. And it's gonna be a bit more beneficial for you. Whatever you have going on right now, it feels like it takes a bit more time for you to grow it than you necessarily want to. And your cards are saying, hey, we can move faster than that. So keep your eyes open when it comes to psychic business. You can do it better or things can progress faster, but you may have to scrap the old ways of doing things, okay? Now, when it comes to food, are you still here, Casey? Is there a person that you work with or a regular client who's a male in your food business? In food business, your cards are saying in the future focus on making on creating bonds with people, okay? Clientele bonds, sweet conversations, being, creating those kind of conversations. But it feels like there's a bit of this, I see you not here, maybe you're driving again, I'm not sure. But there is this person who sits in their masculine energy, whose energy I don't really like, who may be impacting the business in some way, either energetically or directly. And intuitively, you may have felt that from them. Not that they're doing this intentionally, but you may have felt a bit off about them. So if I were you, when it comes to food business, if you feel that there is someone, a client or business partner, someone that you work with, whose energy throws you off a little bit and you may not even know why, I would do a bit of a protection spell over here. But overall, food-wise, food business, it feels like you really need to focus on your transformation now. You see, your body is still going through it. Come back to life. Give yourself time, and everything will come back to normal. Okay. Let me see. Where's my steampunk keeper? I will read you guys who have a book next in a second. Okay. What is this person's energy? What is this? What is this? This could be someone. Okay. Now, you're gonna have to think it on your own, think about it on your own time. This could be someone who has any connection with formalities, documents, studies, whoever is in a position to provide something to you, to give something to you, like a stamp or stuff like that. Okay? Some sort of official, maybe. Okay? But overall, yeah, you're gonna come back to independence over here. See? And you will want to celebrate life. But right now is a resting time for you. I wouldn't push things. Give your body as much attention as you can, okay? Let's continue. Tyler. Should I continue to invest energy in my current situation? Okay, pretty straightforward. That's gonna be a quick answer. Should you continue to invest energy in your current situation? Should you continue to invest energy in your current situation? Let me pull from one more deck, maybe two more, well, we'll see. Should you continue to invest your energy in your current situation? And I just want the card to flip. Listen, it's not a straightforward answer for you over here. Your cards are saying it's not the right time to cut things off. It's not the right time to make any drastic changes right now. Right now, what I would advise you to do, first thing is not to wait around, okay? Not to drag anything. There is no need to drag shit, you know. Your cards are saying right now we need to focus on celebrating life. Now, I don't know your situation. You've asked me a very abstract question. So the more abstract question, the more abstract the answer, okay? But your cards are saying make sure whatever you do, that you do not put yourself in a back seat. Because right now in this chapter of your life, you're supposed to enjoy life. Okay? Would it be meeting the people? Meeting new people, meeting your friends, celebrating life, going to gatherings, going to dinner, picnics, whatever the F you want to do. It is not the time. It feels like you need a bit more time to make a concrete decision. But whatever you do, right now, you have to have fun. So whatever doesn't allow you to have fun, think about it. It feels like there is a play of timing right now. You will know what needs to be done when the lightning hits, metaphorically. It's a relationship that has been off and on. But you're spot on. I do need to just focus on myself most. Listen, the situation over here where the cards are saying, you don't have to think about it too much. What should I do? All you have to do is to put yourself first and have fun. And the rest will follow. Once you tap into this and truly tap into this, you will then know the answer because you will be tapped into you and your friend circle, and you will see how your life is flowing, and then the answer will come very organically. Very organically, okay? Let's see what else we have here. Melinda, I contacted you a few weeks ago. Not sure if you remember, but my question is if the energy between us is getting any better. Feels like he's regretting what he's done, but who knows? Okay, I didn't read the whole message, just in case you wanted some privacy. But let's see, what is up? Melinda, and I'm gonna log off after Melinda because I feel like I need to gather some energy and go to sleep. Charge myself up. Melinda, is the energy between you two getting any better? That's you, that's him. Is the energy between you two getting any better? Tyler, if you hate being in limbo, remember what your card said. Do the things that make you happy. Why stay in limbo if it makes you unhappy? Straightforward answer. Okay. Is the energy between you and him getting better? Yeah, I feel like the person you're asking about is halfway back on their feet. But there are some still unresolved deep issues here that will have to be looked at. And it feels like you haven't processed them all yet. You may think that things are getting better, but in reality, what I'm seeing here, from his point of view, how this person is acting, right? But the reality here is, have you taken it to heart to realize what the impact it had on you and the trust of this connection? Because you are upside down here. This person knows the reality of the situation next to you. There is a left out card. I'm feeling cold. I feel like I'm out of cooperation, out of a partnership here. So make sure that you processed everything, okay? It feels like you're asking about this person, but in reality, your cards are saying, but how about you? Are you okay? What do you want to do? Self-reflection is right here with the Hermit card over here, okay? Not for you to find the conflicts again, but for you to truly understand how this may impact you and how it may impact your future relationship. Will you be able to continue that way? Because Nine of Wands is the walls built up high, man, okay? So if the conversation wasn't as deep or it wasn't enough or whatever the case, make sure that you talk about everything, okay? That you talk about things that might be on your chest, that you are honest with one another. But in general, let's see how will your relationship look within the next year, okay? How will your relationship look like within the next year? Yes, you will need some time to make this successful again. And it's understandable. You will need a bit more time to move on. To make things right, to come back to balance, to start again. These are still reversed. And this is patience. But it's completely up to you, you see. What do you want to do? Yes, this relationship can go through transformation and come back to a happier relationship, but your cards are saying make sure you don't brush off your feelings, okay? That's something that you need to pay attention to. I hope this made sense. All right, guys. I'm gonna log off. Thank you so much for joining me. I will get myself a hot cup of wild mint tea that I've picked myself, and I will see you. I'll try to see you twice a week. I'm thinking Tuesdays and Sundays, but I haven't decided just yet because schedules are slightly different every week. But I will try to keep it going for Tuesday and Sunday. Okay? Thank you so much, and have a beautiful night or morning, whatever the time is. Bye for now.